Hey everybody, welcome to 13 Now. It is I, Steve Coos, your friendly local news anchor, joined by semi-usually our favorite meteorologist, Winnie Martinez. I know I shouldn't say that for everybody, and everyone's got their own personal favorites, but I mean, you're one of mine. So thank you, Winnie, for being here, and thank all of you watching right now. If you're new to 13 Now, welcome. Here's kind of what we do. We break down some of the top stories that we're following here in the New York capital region. And we got a lot today. And then after that, Winnie's going to break down what your weather is looking like if you're living up here in upstate New York. So we're going to get to Winnie in just a minute. But before that, we got to go into some of our top stories. One of the biggest today that we're following tonight, you saw us at 5 o'clock. We had breaking news, sadly, a shooting involving a young child. Pretty shocking stuff out of Albany. Police tell us a 3-year-old was shot in this incident. The shooting happened sometime this afternoon around 3 p.m., right around when lots of kids were getting home from school. Police were called to this community of Arbor Hill to an apartment building located near Lark Drive and Manning Boulevard. The shooting itself is still under investigation, so authorities really aren't telling us how exactly this 3-year-old was shot. We have learned, thankfully, that the 3-year-old was only shot in the shoulder. That's what officials tell us, and the child is expected to make a recovery. We got a crew on the scene right now trying to get the latest for us. They also, at the time that this shooting, saw officers going in and out of an apartment associated with the Capitol Woods Apartments. That's where this is taking place that you're seeing here. It's currently unclear if police are searching for a suspect tonight or if there is an ongoing risk to the community. You can count on our reporter, Stella Porter, who is tracking the very latest on this really big story. And she's going to have updates for all of us starting at 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Also, 9, you can catch us on My 4, and at 11, we'll be back at NBC 13. All right, the other big story today, if you've been watching, was a funeral service for a fallen National Guardsman. This is one of the big stories that we've been following for, the last couple of weeks since this terrifying incident happened. The second fallen Guardsman to die. We're honoring him in just 5 days. Garcia the third was killed in a helicopter crash at the U.S.-Mexican border on March 8th. One of 2 local National Guards members who lost their lives, as a matter of fact. Chief Warrant Officer John Garcia the third was laid to rest today. Hundreds of mourners offered prayers and condolences at a church in Schenectady, New York. In addition to them, New York Governor Kathy Hochul also came to the funeral to bestow a very special honor upon Garcia. Garcia's family mentioned during their eulogy for him that he loved flying helicopters. That's what he was doing in the National Guard when he sadly died. And they mentioned that it was Garcia's dream to someday fly the governor's helicopter of all things. So Governor Kathy Hochul actually promoted Garcia III during a ceremony today, raising him to the rank of technical sergeant during the service. And that's the rank he would have received had he personally flown Governor Kathy Hochul. He said that was a dream of his, and so the governor just trying to do what she can to make things a little bit easier and comfort the family in this very difficult time for them. Well, now to some happy, positive news. We are very glad to report that a Glens Falls native by the name of Jimmer Fredette, basketball player. Well, he's now not just a basketball player, but an Olympic basketball player. Fredette is on his way to represent the United States in the Olympics. There's some video of him playing with the NBA. Wait, that's not NBA, but he did play with the NBA actually a little while ago. He was on 5 different teams over the years, 5 different NBA teams. Fredette was chosen to be on the USA's first Olympic 3-on-3 basketball team. Jimmer led Glens Falls to a state championship game when he was in high school before becoming a National Player of the Year over at BYU. He played with, again, as I mentioned, 5 different NBA teams before playing in China. Lately, though, Jimmer Fredette, who is 35 years old, has been playing 3-on-3 basketball around the world, living his best life with 3 other players who were also named to Team USA with him. So, big congrats to Jimmer Fredette. You're the man. Can't wait to see what he can do for us in Paris. Anyway, 3-on-3 basketball. Were you ever good at basketball, Monique?
I wasn't. I love basketball, but no, not much strong suit.
I in elementary school, I was great. I could make free throws like nobody's business. I never missed even 3-pointers. Then this little thing called puberty happened, and I started just growing taller and lankier, and my coordination got all out of balance, and I never regained my ability to shoot free throws well. know.
Well, I thought the height was supposed to help you with basketball.
You would think, but we practice so much from like a certain height and a certain angle and elevation. Once you get to a different height, it's just everything's out of whack. And I guess I don't know, I could never regain whatever it was that magic spark. So
Yeah.
I never ended up going on to high school basketball or anything else, obviously. So, all right, turning to something that we can all talk about and enjoy. The weather. It wasn't too bad today, especially for the funeral services that we had to discuss earlier, especially considering, what we came from this weekend.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't too bad today at all. Temperatures actually reached the lower 50s and upper 40s out there, so it was a milder day, seasonable. And temperatures are still in the 40s as we go throughout the evening. And Saratoga Springs still in the 40s with a wind chill in the 40s as well. So a nice night tonight, a comfortable night with mostly cloudy skies. It's 44 in Rensselaer, 45 in Voorheesville, 46 in Schenectady, 38 in Stephentown, 45 in Hunter. So those temperatures have not dropped much, as we do have a blanket of cloud cover that will help to keep us mild tonight. Notice as we go throughout the overnight hours, we've seen overnight lows drop down into the teens and 20s over the last few nights. Temperatures only drop down into the 30s and 40s as we go throughout the overnight hours tonight. So tomorrow won't be as cold as you get your kids ready for school, but you will need that umbrella as we are tracking scattered showers, but notice temperatures are in the upper 30s by Wednesday morning. Now, tomorrow, temperatures will reach the 40s as we head throughout lunchtime, but notice we have scattered showers throughout the day. Scattered showers will become more intense in nature as a cold front approaches the region and crosses through by the afternoon tomorrow, and then high temperatures will be seasonable in the upper 40s with scattered rain showers throughout the evening as well. So first warning live Doppler radar showing that we are dry right now, but notice we do have some precipitation working in from our west. That's that cold front that will move in, bringing us rain showers tomorrow. So let's time this out for you hour by hour. Staying mostly cloudy tonight, but dry. We'll have rain showers that will work back into the forecast early on Wednesday morning. Now, rain will not be an all-day rain tomorrow. We will see breaks in that rainy activity, but you can expect that rain will pick up in intensity, as I mentioned, by the afternoon. Once that cold front passes through by the afternoon, it will somewhat lull into the area, so those rain showers will be somewhat slow moving. So we'll have more rain by the afternoon with rounds of showers throughout the evening. We do have another area of low pressure that will start to track in late Wednesday and on Thursday, but looking like that system will actually push further off of the coast. So only expecting a few lingering showers as we go throughout the evening on Wednesday and for your day on Thursday. So by 7 a.m., not tracking any messy weather for the morning commute, looking okay into the afternoon, mostly cloudy skies, and we'll just see a few isolated showers as we go throughout the evening on Thursday. Otherwise, overnight lows tonight drop down into the upper 30s with those thickening clouds. Those rain showers will start to move in tomorrow morning, and high temperatures tomorrow will top out in the upper 40s and lower 50s. Expect those scattered showers to linger as we head throughout the evening with a few isolated showers on Thursday. Turning breezy on Friday and Saturday with temperatures in the upper 40s, but looking dry for Easter Sunday.
Ooh, woohoo! Look, hopefully it stays dry. I'm not looking forward to that rain tomorrow, but hey, if we get temperatures back in the 50s, that is a welcome sign, I think, for everybody here.
Yeah, and I agree. At least we're not tracking rain for Easter Sunday, so we have that to look forward to.
That's right. It's going to be a little chilly, so bundle the kiddos up when they do the Easter egg hunt. But who knows? My kids probably won't even need any outerwear. They're going to be so jacked up on jelly beans, sugar, and whatnot. Won't even notice it. They'll be bouncing off the walls. It's a good thing. It's a good thing around my house during Easter time. Did you ever do that, like the Easter egg hunts?
For sure, absolutely.
Really? Okay. Did your parents ever give you hints by leaving a trail of jelly beans throughout your house or throughout your backyard? You had to kind of track down and snip out to find out where your basket or where the eggs would be.
Mm-hmm. No hints.
That's so much fun, isn't it? Anyway, All right. We have more time to talk about Easter later, but big stuff coming up, obviously, on News Channel 13 at 9 on My 4 and also at 11 back on NBC 13. The stories I just mentioned, we're going to be following up on that child who was shot, as well as some crazy national news out of Baltimore, Maryland. Some of you may have seen this. A giant cargo container ship crashed into a bridge, causing it to collapse. 6 people still missing tonight. We're going to bring you guys all updates on that as we get them. But for now, I've been Steve, and as always, joined by the fantastic Monique Martinez, giving you your weather report. Thank you guys for watching 13 Now, and we will see you coming up here at 9 and at 11. I got to get used to this shift. It starts to get late at night, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting tired. Anyway, enough of that. See you guys later, very soon.